Morning peeps, good morning everyone. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget as well to like and share the vids. All right, before we get going, I just want to give a massive shout out and a big thank you to Mr. Jamie Bourne, aka Punch Perfect, who passed through the other day. Great to finally have him on. He knows his stuff, man. That guy knows his stuff. Look, I want to get more people on. Let me know who you guys would like to have on. Remember I did say a couple of weeks ago that a very special guest was going to come on. I can tell you that person was Simon Jordan. We are just trying to work out the dates. We were supposed to do it a couple of weeks ago. He had to go away. Then I had to go away. But we are trying to get it nailed down. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we will get Simon Jordan in here to chat boxing. It's going to be controversial. We know what he's like, but I think it's going to be fun and entertaining as well. But look, aside from people like Simon Jordan, who would you like me to get on? I do want to get on Base the Kid. I do want to get on October Red, but look, chuck the names at me and we'll see if we can make it work. All right, let's see what there is to talk about today. There is a lot to talk about. Let's start with this one. Gervonta Davis believes that Ryan Garcia clash is coming at the perfect time. I think he's at his peak right now. Is Ryan Garcia at his peak? I don't think he is. No. I still think there's a bit to come with Ryan. I think 140 will probably be the best Ryan Garcia. I think that Tank is boiling him down to 136, the rehydration clause. I mean, look, it's already not an even fight, is it? When you think of things like that, it's not an even fight. If you're putting a rehydration clause in a fight, I have a problem with that, a big problem. So I don't think Ryan's at his peak. I think it's going to be an incredible fight. I think Tank will win, not just because of the rehydration clause. I just think Tank will get to him, but I think Ryan's going to cause him some problems. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this rehydration clause nonsense. Like, you can't talk about fighting someone and say you're going to do this and do that, and when I see you, we're going to all this crap, and then when it's time to sign the contract, you're like, well, put a rehydration clause in that. That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. Did you put a rehydration clause in for any of your other opponents? I don't know. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but I don't think he did. So why are you putting it in with Ryan? You're putting it in with Ryan because you're already trying to snap him. You're already trying to take a bit of his power, and I'm not a fan of it. But look, it's a great fight nonetheless, but yeah, not a fan of those things. It almost seems as though Ryan has agreed to everything to make this fight happen. And Tank's like, 1 second, let's do it at 136. Which, look, by the way, I don't have a problem with 136. I don't like it, but I don't have a problem. But the rehydration, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. What else we got here? Tim Tszyu, Tony Harrison. I just saw the weigh-in for this fight. Really looking forward to this one. It's a shame. I don't think, as I'm recording this right now, and this is 9:30 in the morning, as it stands right now, I have no idea how us in the UK are going to watch it. I remember last time out, what was it? Brandon Figueroa and Mark Mixayo, lastminute.com, we were told it was going to be on their YouTube channel, so we was able to watch it on YouTube. I don't think this is the case with this one, so I mean, you guys are going to have to go and do your magic ways of finding these fights, but I don't think we're going to be able to watch it over YouTube or Fight TV or anything like that. This is when, for you old school viewers, this is when Box Nation was just gold. Box Nation would have had this fight. Would have had this fight 100%. It always had those fights that weren't on your Sky or whatever. It would have them. And now, nothing. Absolutely nothing. WBA president Fury Usyk reached tentative deal, asked for time to work on contracts. All right, let's get to it. This is the big news, right? This is why you guys have tuned in. Let's kind of go back a few days, because every time I do a video, by the time the video is up, something's changed. And I'm like, oh, fuck's sake, I bloody just did a video. But, okay, 3 weeks ago, let's kind of go back that far. In fact, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, it didn't look like we had any movement with this fight. Usyk wanted 50-50. Tyson Fury was basically saying that's kind of what he was doing. We're not giving you 50-50. Absolutely no way. I am the WBC champ. I'm number one. I'm lineal. You're fighting in my back garden. Ain't happening. So we knew from interviews that Rob Tebbett did with Usyk's manager that they were like, okay, 60-40. And I think they were saying 60-40 winner. Tyson Fury thinks he can beat the blown up middleweight, so 60-40 winner. Tyson Fury done that to that as well. Tyson Fury made a video a couple of days ago saying, okay, you want to fight me? If you want to fight me, 70-30, or go and fight Daniel Dubois at the Copper Box. I think that's what he actually said. Usyk's responded. And by the way, 70-30, look, there's a couple of things here. Number one, and I asked the questions, but I don't believe this. And that's that Tyson Fury scared or ducking Alexander Usyk. I think I asked Jamie Bourne the other day, I said, is Tyson Fury ducking? I think he said no as well. There's not 1 ounce of me that believes Tyson Fury is scared of Alexander Usyk. All my feelings is that Tyson Fury is greedy. That's it. Because I'm no way ever going to say Tyson Fury is... I don't think Tyson Fury is scared of any man walking this planet. I genuinely believe that. I don't think there's an ounce of him that's scared of Usyk. I just think it's greed. Anyway, so look, Tyson Fury said 70-30 or you can do one. Alexander Usyk responded and said, fine, let's do it. You want to do 70-30? Let's do 70-30. But you have to donate £1 million, I think it was £1 million to the war effort in Ukraine. I think that's now all systems go. I think it's done now. Mike Coppinger, who is in the know a bit more than we are, said, look, it's pretty much done. Contracts are being sent over. Contracts have been signed, blah, blah, blah. So I think we are done. April 29th, we are going to see Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. And trust me, by the time fight week rolls round, we're not going to care about purse splits. We're not going to care about anything that happened in the lead up to it. All we're going to care about in the ring, we're going to see the number 1 heavyweight versus the number 2. All the marbles are going to be on the table and 90,000 people are going to be in Wembley to watch it. Ryan Garcia Tank was the biggest fight that can be made in boxing 3 days ago. Scrap that. This is now the biggest fight in boxing. The undisputed heavyweight title. It's done. It's done, I think. You can never know what happens, right? I think it's done. And I'm very, very excited. And credit to Usyk on this one as well. Is he worth more than 70-30? Yeah, I do believe he is. But I guess there is an argument to say, well, this is Tyson Fury's backyard. I mean, the argument is helped when Tyson Fury done back-to-back fights in stadiums and sold out. Do you know what I mean? Or very, very close to selling out. So he's like, well, I can fight Dillian Whyte and Derek Chisora and pack out stadiums. I mean, I'm the king right now. So you can understand why he said 70-30. But look, I've always felt that Usyk was worth a bit more than that. 60-40, I think, was fair. Again, no disrespect to Chisora and Dillian Whyte. They're not bringing 3 heavyweight titles to the table. They're not unbeaten. They're not pound for pound number 1. They're not the greatest cruiserweight that we've probably ever seen. Do you know what I mean? So that's what Usyk's bringing to the table. So look, aside from all that, I can't wait. Honestly, I cannot wait. This is good stuff, isn't it? This is going to be an incredible fight. It really is. I think Usyk's going to cause him so many problems, but Fury just finds a way. He finds a way. So look, looks like we are done, people. So no more it's off videos from, well, who knows, right? But no more any of that. I think Tyson Fury got his way. Yes, he's a bit greedy, but it is what it is, man. It's done. A couple of big fights happening in France this evening. So much boxing all over the place. Obviously, we've got Tony Yoka versus Carlos Takam. I think this is Tony Yoka's first fight since he got mauled, and he did get mauled by Martin Bakole. Carlos Takam will probably try and do exactly the same thing. The blueprint's there now. Can Carlos Takam do that? Is Tony Yoka adjusted? Is he a bit better? Is he still with Virgil Hunter? I don't remember. I think he is. But let's see what Tony Yoka can do. But forget all that. The main fight on the card for me is Dan Aziz. Dan Aziz fighting for a European light heavyweight title. And good luck to him, man. I really hope he gets it done. I've always said on this channel, and you guys know this, that he deserves a crack. He deserves an opportunity. And I think if he gets that European belt, his next fight will be a big one. But I mean, this guy's done Southern area, English, British, Commonwealth, and now he's going European. The traditional route. Very old school. Everything about him is old school. His shorts is old school. Everything about him is old school. Have gloves, will travel mentality. So good luck to Dan Aziz. Hopefully, this time tomorrow, we're talking about him being the new European champion. It won't be easy. Never is going into someone's backyard, especially if it goes to points. But hopefully Dan Aziz can seal the deal with a knockout. Fingers crossed. What else have we got? Regis Prograis on Matthias. He's not on my level. I will definitely whoop him. It looks like we're building up to a fight between these two. He's not on Prograis level, but I mean, this guy seems to have, I mean, stones for hands. Like, he seems to carry a lot of power, a lot of dynamite. But look, Prograis might be the best 140 pounder out there, but you know, Matthias will give him problems. He will. He will. But Prograis should come through those problems. Pacheco versus Jack Cullen. That's the fight tonight. I will make my way up to Liverpool in about an hour. I'm happy that the show goes on. You know, again, you start to know these fighters, and as much as Callum Smith is the main man, and, you know, if the main event gets pulled, normally the fight card gets pulled, these fighters won't get paid unless they fight. Not all of them have, you know, luxury sponsors that are willing to kind of bankroll them week in, week out. So I'm happy that they will get their opportunity. It's good to see what Pacheco can do against someone his size. Like, Pacheco is one of the biggest super middleweights out there. What's he, 6'3", 6'4"? Cullen's bigger. Cullen's massive for the weight. So it'll be interesting to see how Pacheco looks. I don't know if I still call him a prospect. I guess kind of is. But I think this is his final fight at that prospect level. He goes now if he wins. But yeah, good to see what he can bring. Let's have a look and see if there is anything else. Let's quickly go on to, let's go to Michael Benson's page and see. As I'm doing that, again, guys, who do you want to see me do videos with? Let me know. I will. There are still a few things that I'm working on. Like, my side, my setup's fantastic. That side, I wasn't really liking it. So a few things we might change. I might just put a curtain across it like we did in the old studio. But we'll work out what we need to do going forward. Anything from Michael Benson? Okay, a bit here from Tyson Fury saying that he's now started training camp for OLEKSANDR USYK at Wembley Stadium, April 29th. I like it. Oh, this is big news. Devin Haney versus Loma. Undisputed fights all over the place now. This is what boxing needs, right? Pretty much being finalized for May 20th in Vegas. This is what we want. Come on. This is what I like. I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. It's crazy. It's got here Usyk's recent run of fights and where he's been fighting people. Glowacki in Glowacki's home country. Hunter's home country. Marco Huck. Basically, you know what I'm doing here. Bradis, Gassiev, Bellew, Chisora, AJ, Fury. He's going into your backyard to fight you. Crazy. Honestly, crazy. All right, we are done. Are we done? Yes, we are. The one person that might breathe a sigh of relief, no disrespect to him, Daniel Dubois. I mean, they were going to announce Daniel Dubois versus OLEKSANDR USYK. Peace.